Hi, y'all. We are very sorry about that. We experienced some technical difficulties that shut off our live stream for a few minutes. Didn't miss much. The ball did not move around. Harvest fumbled. Avilla fumbled. It was just kind of all over the place. So it is still 6-0, just some time off the clock. Avilla has taken the ball down to Harvest territory right here.
And here's the snap. Truett Treadway flips it over to Avery Garcia, who gets tackled, brought down. It's about a 2-yard gain. More like 1. That's 4th and goal. About 4 yards to go. And we apologize for the technical difficulties. At this point, there's score is 6-0. Ovilla Christian has the lead with 2 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
So yeah, again, we apologize for the technical difficulties. Our connection at McAllen's pretty poor. It is Luke's iPhone. And that died at 15% while we were getting a charger, so that's unfortunate. And then the computer was at 8%, which is why I had to leave. So a little bit of a game recap. It is 6-0. Avilla leads Rockwall Heritage on OCS's senior night. At McAllen Middle School, we had a touchdown from freshman Avery Garcia. First play of the game, Treadway threw about a 40-yard pass to Aaron Garcia, Avery's brother. And then the next play, Avery Garcia ran it in. So there's 2:40 remaining in the first quarter. It is 6 Avilla to 0 Rockwall Christian, and this is a bit of a playoff game like feel for Avilla. You know, do or die. If we lose, we're out for the year, and if we win, we live to see another week in the playoffs. This is our final district game, senior night. Hopefully we'll be able to get those clips onto that.
We had a little pep rally earlier today. You can check out that video later if you want. Here's the snap. Treadway looking to throw. He releases, and there's a flag. Pass interference, I believe, as Aaron Garcia is tripped up. Yes, and that's pass interference.
Don't see how it could be anything else.
First down for the Eagles. Getting 4 new downs here. That's very important for the Eagles. You know, it's just new life. Bad news for the Rockwall defense. Hard to stop them on 4 plays, especially in 6-man.
Here come the Eagles looking to make this a 2-touchdown game. Snap to Treadway, flips back to Aaron Garcia, who is stuffed, but does hold on to the football. So there have already been 2 fumbles in the game, or maybe 3. Not change of possessions, but fumbles.
The clock is rolling down for 2 minutes and 10 seconds.
Here comes second down. Here's the snap. Flip back to Treadway. Fakes a handoff. Throws to 34 Aaron Garcia, who goes toward the left goal line. Hit late and is out about the 2-yard line, and he's slow to get up, but gets up there with the help of his
Good yards
teammate.
there. Just couldn't quite punch it into the end zone. But, you know, we still have 2 more plays to attempt to get it in there. Clock is at 1 minute and 25 seconds.
So I don't know if Luke was able to get it, but I ran out with the team.
Yes, I did get that.
I was not quite prepared. I didn't know when they were going to go. I didn't want to be the first one to run out. Well, they sprinted out, and I had to kind of catch up with them.
Here's the snap. Truett Treadway. He tucks it. He is running. And he cruises right on into the end zone for a touchdown. So that will make the score 12-0 as we approach for the kick.
Really good 2 offensive drives by the Eagles so far, as they have jumped out quick on Rockwall Heritage. High snap again. Coach Hayes cannot be happy about that, as that is a 4-point swing right there, just on snaps on the extra point.
Yet another botched snap. You can't have those. Those are just.
And is the snapper for extra points Reed Sumrow or Aaron Garcia?
It's Reed Sumrow. Those are errors you just can't have. Those are unforced errors. And that'll lose you a ball game right there.
Yeah, we've seen how important extra points are, especially in 6-man, and this could be Ovilla's last 6-man game ever if we don't take care of business. So that's always something to have in the back of your mind. It's been a wild day for me and Luke, as you see, with the live stream popping off for a minute. And so it's 12-0, and again, we see how big of a difference those extra points make. Earlier in the year, Ovilla lost the game by 1 point, like due to extra points. And who's that against, Luke?
Oh gosh,
can't remember.
Been so many.
Dang kids.
So Ovilla is going to kick off to Watauga Harvest on their senior night. Thank you to our 4 viewers who are watching, regardless of us hopping off. We apologize for that. It is 12 Ovilla to 6-0. Sorry, 12 Ovilla Christian to 0 Rockwall Christian. You know, Luke, here's a little fact about me. I almost went to Rockwall.
Did you really?
When I moved from Ohio, it was between Rockwall, McKinney, and Ovilla. And
what made you choose Ovilla?
I had no say in it whatsoever.
Oh, really?
Nope. It was entirely based on the positioning of the house and my dad's work. So.
Okay, well,
you know, I hate to say it, Luke, I'd rather be at Rockwall right now.
Wait, what?
No, I'm just kidding.
Like,
just
they're
kidding.
losing 12-0. Got her.
All right, and here come the Beagles. Eagles trying to kick the ball off to the opposing team.
You know, there's been talk among the students at OCS of changing the mascot.
Yeah, right. To what?
Well, we'd be looking for alliteration, and so we've considered the Ovilla Ocelots, the Ovilla Ovals. There's
Ovilla Ovals.
And the one of the most prominent is the Ovilla Octopi. I mean, there's just plenty of quality mascots out there that start with an O. So.
Yeah, name one school that starts with octopi, Luke. Then we'll talk.
Okay, well, there's the Owls.
Temple Owls.
Yes. There are plenty of owls, but we'd be looking for something more
diverse.
Diverse, right?
Quality word. Got respect for that
rare.
word.
So, I mean, octopi, exactly. You don't see many octopi out there.
Hey, quick little shout out. Shout out to the flu man right there, who's out all week because of the flu. Grind don't stop. And there's him and his girlfriend living it up, living the life. We'd rather see them than the game.
Oh, and there's the snap. Big hit by number 4, Andres De Leon, to bring him down. It's about a 7-yard gain.
So, Luke, what's our trivia question of the day going to be?
Oh, gosh. Let me look one up.
And last week we started a little trivia, and the only person that was on the stream was Glenn, so he was answering all the questions. But we're going to ask a question, and you can leave the answer in the comments. And you know what? If you get the first answer, you get a prize of feeling good about.
And a shout out.
Oh yes, a shout out. That's very true. And number 17 takes the snap from number 5. And the first quarter clock is running out. So it looks like at the end of the first quarter, it's going to be 12 Ovilla to 0. Timeout. JK.
Okay, I have a question.
All right, hey, folks, here's our trivia question of the day. The first person to answer correctly in the comments will get a shout-out, if that is okay with y'all. And if you wish, a picture with your 2 broadcasters, me and Lucas Glenn. So, Luke, if you want to go ahead with the question.
Okay. So, in normal football games, if you get a safety, that adds 2 points to your score. In the 6-man, how many points is a safety worth? So there's the trivia question. Just either text me or Connor if you have our numbers. If you don't, just leave a comment on the video. We'll see it, and we'll give you a shout out. Just whoever you are.
My number is 614-400-9784. The question is, how much are safeties worth in 6-man as compared to the 2 in 11-man? And we got 3 people on here, so we'll see if anybody gets interested in answering this. And again, after the first quarter, it is 12 Ovilla Christian to 0 Rockwall Christian. That's just the type of start that Coach Greg Hayes could look for. We had a little bit of miscues on the special teams end of things. Cost us 4 points. High snaps by sophomore center Reed Shafton Sumrow. And there have been, oh sorry, somebody bumped our, this is called 6-man football. It's not going to work. We position our camera on a chair, if that's able to be seen.
And there's snap 15,
there's our tripod.
15 on the carry. He is brought down by number 4, Andreas De Leon, with about a 7-yard gain.
It's going to be a Rockwall second down. Trailing 12-0. Rockwall's fumbled on both of their offensive possessions. They've recovered some of them, but it's left them so far back in their own territory that they haven't had anything they could do. So it is 12 Ovilla to 6 Rockwall. 0 Rockwall. That's the second time I've said that. And again, just leave a comment if you have an answer on that trivia question. 5's under the eye. Here's the snap. Flips back to number 15, who cuts to the left, has some daylight, breaks the tackle, and a good behind-the-back tackle by Aaron Garcia to stop the play. Prevent a touchdown there. There's 8:56 remaining in the second quarter. It is 12 Ovilla to 0. I got that right that time. Harvest Christian. Not Harvest, Rockwall Heritage. You know, guys, I'm just really bad at this. I apologize. You only have to deal with me for a little while longer. At least for this week. Good tip play by Aaron Garcia, as you saw the QB try to put it over the heads of the linemen, and Garcia read it right from the beginning, stuck his paw in the passing lane and pawed the ball down with his paw. Good play by Aaron Garcia. It's second down. Just wanted to show you guys an image on my phone. Just 1 second. Here is second down. Here's the snap. Flip back to 15 again. Looks to run like he has all night long so far. And good tackle by number 4, Andreas De Leon. It's going to be third down. Let's see if this works. Little shout out to my brother Caleb Berkey for taking dog Snapchat pictures on his phone. It's pretty good stuff. So just gotta love Caleb Berkey. What a guy.
Wow.
So here's third down.
Here's the snap for Rockwall. Number 5 looks to throw. Cannot find his receiver, and ball is almost intercepted by number 8, Reed Sumrow.
It's been a little bit of a frustrating night for Reed Shafton Sumrow so far. He's snapped 2 balls over the kicker's head, or the snapper's hands for the 2-point extra points, and he dropped an interception that was right in between his hands. So I'm sure he's frustrated, but he can always come back. We have a 4th down in Eagle territory at the 13-yard line as Harvest lines up for this big play. Ovilla could really use a stop, keep that momentum rolling, not let Rockwall get back in this game.
And here's the snap, pitch back to number 15. And he's running, attempts to hurdle the player, but is unable to. Tackle made by number 31, Avery Garcia. And that will be a first down. Appears number 15 is hurt. Oh. That will be turnover on downs. It's not a first down for them. Apologies.
Wow, Luke. Hey, let's turn our things on mute so I can find out what the answer is to the trivia question. All right, so again, the trivia question for the first half is how much is a 2-point conversion worth in 6-man compared to 11-man?
No, safety.
I'm sorry, I'm saying the wrong things all night long. How much is a safety worth?
A safety, like I said, in an 11-man is worth 2 points. In 6-man, it does not change. The safety is still worth 2 points.
So you weren't going to give anybody the chance to answer the question, Luke?
No, I did. Nobody answered it, though.
Roasted.
Yeah. So
what if they did? Let me go
they didn't. I
check.
already checked. I checked a while ago. So
I'm finna check again. Just
okay.
check on our faithful viewers. We got a total of 0 comments. All right, we're good. Maybe
So
we'll come up. It was probably our question or the fact that you asked it. I'll ask the next one. I'm sure we'll get tons of responses.
All right, you have to you ask the next one.
Can you say words, Luke? Here's the snap. Flip back to Treadaway. Design run. Cuts to his left. Bursts through some players. And gets about a 7-yard gain.
Good run there.
Let's get it, man.
Stretching out his legs.
I love to see Truett run. Long legs. Gains lots of ground. Shout out to Father Glenn down here. Gotta love that guy. Here's the play. Running to his left is Avery Garcia. They're basically the same person at this point. Here, I have some cash. Father Glenn is busy getting us some food. Here's a snap to Treadaway. Looks to throw deep, takes his time, has no oncoming rushers. 44 goes after him. Flips it to 31, Avery Garcia, who gets a little bit of a hit stick. And again, shout out to Father Glenn for getting us food. Gotta love that guy.
He's going to get us some food.
Classic Russell.
You gotta love that.
I'm actually not getting food, just getting 2 Gatorades.
I'm getting a hot dog, so. Great news, my phone is charging, so we should not have any more technical difficulties. Knock on wood.
Good call, Luke. Gotta love that. Here's 4th down for the Eagles. As you see, Truett should be a punt here. DeLeon boots it long over the head. Take an Eagle bounce.
Great bounce. Just keeps on rolling. Almost back to their own 20-yard line. Great field position for the Eagles.
We're on defense, Luke.
More defensive. And the score is 12-0. There's 6 minutes and 15 seconds left to go, remaining in the first half.
All right, my trivia question is, what is number 66? What is the name of that fine young fellow right there? I will zoom in on him.
For the Eagles.
For the Ovilla Eagles,
66?
what is number 66's name? One of my favorite men on this planet, basketball manager. Just a quality guy.
He's a quality guy. His name is not Frankie.
So just go ahead and leave that in the comments or text my phone, 614-400-9784. Again, the winner will be shouted out, unless you don't want us to. You can text that as well. And a picture with me and Lucas. Again, if you want to.
Your number, I'll give you mine. 214-733-7212.
All right, Luke.
Just send me a text every once in a while. You know, I can be lonely too. Just Shoot me a text if you want to. Yeah.
Let's see. I already gave a shout out to Caleb Berkey on the screen just for that picture.
Oh no, and my dad comes back bearing no food. I do not know why. About to find out. Apparently the food is coming. Do not be alarmed. My cousin is in line. My dad just came back. It's okay. It's all
Here's a little bit of meat and know your players. This is number 51 Homer to Ford, defensive player.
What great technology we have. Projecting images onto the screen.
That again is number 51 Homer to Ford. Here's Harvest running to the right. Hit stick by 42 Luke Adams.
Connie, here's a little quiz for you. On the GameCube controller, you know what it is? GameCube. What is the hit stick for Madden?
On the game.
Yeah, on the GameCube.
I don't play Madden that much, bro.
It is the C stick. That is right.
I got a text from 214-549-7167 saying Ethan
love
Roberts.
to see it.
That is correct. Love to see that.
Why did you text Connor and not me?
Love to
That
see
is
that. Hey, Luke, go ahead and grab the camera for a second.
Okay. Again, my number is 214-733-7212. I feel like a loser. Here's the snap. Number 5 rolls out. Looks deep. Attempts to complete a pass, but is unable to.
I may have accidentally said this person's number on live stream, but there's only like 4 people watching, so hopefully it's okay. And I think we're about to find out who our lucky winner is if they wanted to mention that. But again, that is correct. Number 66 is our favorite, Ethan Roberts. What a guy. What a quality guy. He's my favorite. Totally biased to
He is
Ethan.
an excellent basketball manager. He holds my inhaler for me, which I appreciate. Gives it to me whenever I'm in dire need of
He's just a quality guy. Makes everyone laugh always. Glad to see him come out. This is his first year in football, and you know he may be our starting center next year. So I'm looking forward to seeing him come out for his junior campaign.
And here's the snap, or Rockwall. Pitches back to number 5, who looks deep. Attempts to throw, completes it to number 10. That'll be a first down.
I don't know who it was yet. Here's the snap, high snap. There's a flag on the play. I apologize. I was talking that whole time, and my mute was on.
Oh, hey. My mute was on as well. Wow.
But our shout-out goes to Mrs. Sumrow. Glad to have you on the air, and way to know your players. That's Mrs. Sumrow's mom. Number 8 is Reed Sumrow, who is our starting center.
I also have a shout-out for a special man in our hearts. It's Dale from last year, as you guys would know him.
Who's Dale?
It is actually Mr. Colton.
Oh, okay.
You know, he is just a legend in the OCS TV community.
First year.
You know, he just really helped start this program, and me and Connor get the honor of getting to continue this legacy that his name has provided.
All right, Luke.
So yeah, there's just a shout out to Mr. Dale.
And that was a timeout. So here's Harvest for their second down in about 7. Here's a snap, fumble. Good play by both Garcia brothers to get on the ball there. It's going to be 3rd and longer.
Thank you. I didn't know if you wanted to catch up or anything, so I just squirted it in there. That's awesome. Thank you. Oh.
Love to see the delivery of 4 Gatorades. No. So here's Harvest on 3rd down. Here comes Harvest for 3rd down. Here's the snap. In sync.
Pitch back to number 5. Looks downfield. Finds 44 for a completion. And he is brought down out of bounds by number 8, Reed Summerall.
Good play by Summerall to keep him short of the sticks. That's going to give us a 4th down.
I'll bring it 4th and 1. Just short of the first down.
4th and 1. That was a team tackle there by 8, Reed Summerall, and number 4, Andreas DeLeon. Straight away gets the defensive call from Coach Jones, defensive coordinator. There's 2:20 remaining in the half. I'm assuming Harvest will just try to push the ball forward for the 1 yard. Here's the snap, high snap. Looks to throw, and he still finds number 12, who is going to burst into the end zone for a touchdown.
That is a tall guy, wow.
Yeah, he's taller than anyone else on the field, standing at about 6'3". Botch snap thrown over the head of the flipper backer, if you want to call that 6-man, like the guy that catches flips back. Flipper backer. Sounds like a dolphin name.
His name is actually the up back.
The up back. Okay.
Yes.
Good call. Love to see that call.
Flipper backer.
The flipper backer. We've been doing this all year, and I'm calling it a flipper backer. So, again, you'll see how important these extra points are. It is 12-6. Harvest looks to put 2 on the board and make it a 4-point game.
2 minutes left to go in the first half of play. Here's the snap. The kick is up, and it appears to be good. And it is good.
Good execution by Harvest. So Ovilla's going to get the ball back with 1:59 remaining in the first half. It is 12 OCS to 8 Rockwall Heritage on Ovilla's senior night. And again, this game determines whether the Eagles will make it to the playoffs or not in this TAP 6-man season. So it's do or die. All the excitement in the world for the Eagles tonight. And it would be great if they could just come out and put some points on the board before halftime, get a little bit of an opening.
Short. You know, Connor, it's always hard to tell when a field goal is through the uprights up from this angle that we have here.
Yeah,
Last game, there was like 2 field goals that looked good, like perfect, and they called them no good. So I don't know if it's our angle or the refs.
It is our angle, because there were times that it looked like the kicker kicked the same kick 5 times in a row, and 3 times it was in, 2 times it wasn't. So Eagles are going to return the kick with number 4, Andreas DeLeon. Deep, 82, Joshua Brickhouse, 34, Aaron Garcia, 42, Luke Adams, 12, Truett Treadaway, and 31, Avery Garcia. As we have a great game here on OCS TV. So Luke's busy checking his fantasy team. See if they kick an onside kick or boot it deep. Pooch kick. High bounce, recovered by Treadaway, who smartly takes a knee. That's a great play by Truett. That was an impressive kick by Rockwall. Gave his guys time. Go try to get that ball, but Treadaway was camped right underneath it and made the smart play of just downing it rather than trying to get some yards. So here come the Eagles with 1:58 remaining. We have Summer at center, 42, Luke Adams on our near sideline, number 4, Andreas DeLeon, far sideline, 31, Avery Garcia, 34, Aaron Garcia, and Truett Treadaway, the quarterback in the backfield. Here's the snap to Avery, flips back to Truett, rolling to his left, design run, has some room to his left, and gets about 7 yards. Good play by Truett Treadaway. Love the play call by Coach Greg Hayes.
Truett, he likes to use those legs. He's got that impressive arm that he can pull out whenever he needs to. And then he's got impressive legs that he can use to get those extra yards, and he's not afraid to lower his shoulder to gain those 1 or 2 hard yards. And here's man in motion, Aaron Garcia. Here's a snap directly to Truett Treadaway. Finds Andreas DeLeon on a little spot screen. And Andreas is able to fight for extra yards and get the first down. So that's
the first down of Ovilla.
And there's a minute on the clock. It's rolling. Here's the snap to Treadaway. He rolls out to his left, unable to connect with his receiver. Luke Adams, it was the intended receiver. That pass was just a little bit short. Luke wasn't able to get his hands under it.
.54 seconds remaining. 12 Ovilla to 6 Rockwall Heritage.
And here's the snap. Truett finds Aaron coming across the middle. And he falls forward. And he's either... And he gets the first down. So it'll be first and goal. About 14 yards outside of in the zone. 37 seconds left to go in the first half play. The score is 12-8.
So love that drive by the Eagles so far, trying to get back to that 2-touchdown lead. It is 12 Ovilla to 8 Rockwall Heritage. 37 seconds left on the clock as I will... There's no timeout, so the clock is continuing to run, and the Eagles will now call a timeout. The clock will stop with 29 seconds left. And the Eagles are coming back. Refs added almost 20 seconds to the clock. It's 42 Luke Adams, Avery Garcia, Aaron Garcia for Andres De Leon, and center Reed Semro.
And here's the snap to Treadaway. He finds Luke Adams for a great catch. Pass a little bit behind him, but he's able to turn around and make the grab for about a 5-yard gain. There's yet another timeout.
So there's another timeout by Ovilla.
It's about second down with 7 to go.
And I'm going to give another shout out to our stud varsity manager, Drew Harris. Drew has been out with the flu all week. As you can see, our nice technology able to just pull up these images right on our screen. Just look at the love in that man's eyes. Love to see it. The hair. Quality guy.
Wow. Thank you, Connor. That just great image.
Hey!
There you see the great OCS cheerleaders cheering on the team. Really provide some
Well, most of
support
them are
for the
cheering on the
yeah,
team,
provide some momentum.
except your sister Chloe's just cheering for Aaron. Roasted.
Right. Ugh.
Here come the Eagles lined up in Rockwall territory. 37 seconds remaining.
Here's tight formation. Treadaway gets the snap. He rolls out to his right, finds Andres De Leon for the touchdown. Score is 18-8. 33 seconds remaining on the clock.
And hopefully we'll be able to convert this 2-point conversion here. Just get that snap down a little bit. And Eagles can go into halftime 20-8. There is 33 seconds remaining.
And here's Reed Summerall on the snap. We'll see how well he can place this one. And
Good
here's the
snap.
good snap.
That's up.
Kick is up. And it is good.
And you see the team running off. That was a great snap by Reed Semro coming back from those other two. Love to see those 2 points there. And that's just a quality snap to the flipper there. You know, you love to see the connection between the center Reed Semro and the flipper. Or the H-back.
The up back. But it wasn't even up back.
I can't even say the right words.
Flipper backer.
You know, I'm just trying to, like, raise awareness for Dolphins, like Homer to Ford.
Paint a picture.
Paint a picture. And
Scores.
Coach Jones is taking the boys to timeout.
The score is 20-8. Ovilla Christian has the lead. With 33 seconds remaining on the clock, which is plenty of time.
All right, so Luke, we're gonna simulate what's being said in the conversation. I'll be Coach Jones. Boys, if you don't get a stop on this defensive possession, you're gonna have to run 16s all week next week in basketball practice. Just think about that. So if I were you, I would get your butts on the field and get a stop. But Coach, what if they score a touchdown? Oh, that'll be 16s, 18s all week long, Coach. No, Coach. Get it done, boys.
Connor.
Does that sound pretty accurate, Luke?
Oh my gosh. We got some horrible impressions going on up here.
That is
I apologize for anything else.
That is so funny. We can put Get up, son.
All right, and here's Andres De Leon set to kick off. And here's the kick. Onside. And that is botched. But then recovered. Wow. What a recovery there by number 12, Mr. Tall.
32 seconds remaining in the first half. Love to see those 7 viewers on here. We apologize for the quality of the internet, but this is at McAllen. It's the best we can do because we're not allowed to use the school's wired or wireless. Our hotspot data plan is expired, so we're using Luke's phone.
Which is great. I like my phone.
I don't. You have a phone wallet.
It's pretty great.
Here's the snap. Flips back to number 15. Looks to throw this time rather than running. Cuts back upfield. Has no room. And he still somehow gets by the Eagles' front field. However, that does take 10 seconds off the clock, only for about 10 yards.
He was brought down out of bounds, I believe.
18 seconds remaining. It is 20-8 on senior night at McAllen Middle School. And here comes Rockwall Heritage back on offense. 15 in the backfield. Wouldn't be surprised to see him just flip the ball back and run.
And here's the snap. Quarterback looks downfield. Oh, breaks a tackle as he runs. Andreas barely misses a big tackle. And he is brought down. He gets the first down, so that will stop the clock.
Andreas ran really hard. He was looking for a big hit stick.
Yeah.
He probably should have just slowed down and made a tackle there. There's 7 seconds remaining, so it'll be interesting to see if Rockwall will elect to try to kick it, as they look like they had a strong kicker in the first half, or go in for the touchdown. Just got to see Xavier getting the ice down there. Classic Xavier. Getting the ice done. Love to see that from Xavier.
Question, is his name Xavier or Xavier?
I don't know. They call him Xavier. I don't. What's
People
it?
call him Xavier.
Xavier? Like
People say his name is Xavier.
EGG? Xavier?
The college Xavier is often called Xavier, but I looked it up.
No.
And it should be called Xavier.
It's
Right.
Xavier.
It should be called Xavier.
Xavier is a great school, not even going to lie.
And Xavier, the trainer's name, is spelled exactly like the college. So I'm assuming it's Xavier, but everybody calls him Xavier.
Let's go.
So I don't know.
Hey, I'm from Ohio, so I'm a huge Ohio State fan.
And there's the snap. 7 seconds. It's rolling down. It throws deep. Number 12 comes up with the catch. It's an incredible catch, incredible throw for Rockwall Heritage.
That's a frustrating way to end the half for the Eagles. Unbelievable catch and throw. That's just height right there. It was a well-placed ball thrown, and number 12 just went over our guy. We had great coverage, but 2 seconds remaining. Here's the kick. It is up, and it is good with 2 seconds remaining in the first half. It is 20, Ovilla, to 16, Rockwall Heritage. We'll see if Ovilla can make a play on the kickoff team. As you see coming off the field there is Manny Velastegui, 31, Avery Garcia, Luke Adams, number 42, 82, Josh Brickey, 8, Reed Summerall, and 88, Damian Saltzman. We have a heck of a game here on senior night. If the Eagles win, we're in the playoffs. So this is kind of like the first round of the playoffs here. It's win or go home. Well, I guess we're technically going to go home regardless, you know, because we live at our houses. Except we'd be running 16s, so.
Yes, according to Connor's interpretation of the huddle.
All right, I'm going to talk about what Coach Hayes is saying to the team right now.
Okay, let's hear
Actually, it sounds like Coach Jones is talking. All right, boys, we got 2 seconds left, and I don't want to lose because I don't want to have to wait months for baseball season. So I need y'all to go out and give your best on every play.
That doesn't sound anything.
That does not sound anything like Coach Hayes.
Neither did Coach Jones.
Coach Jones. That did not sound like Coach Jones.
That's what I'm saying. It did not sound like him.
Oh, well, it was supposed to be Coach Hayes.
Oh, well, no, like neither of your.
Oh, it was Brother Nick. It was Brother Nick. Hey, that was a Brother Nick interpretation.
What?
Making us those like brownies in baseball season or upside down s'mores. What are they called?
Upside down.
What are they called?
Indoor s'mores. Upside down s'mores.
All right, they're called indoor s'mores.
What does an upside down s'more look like? It's just a s'more.
Hey, there's upside down pizza. Here's a little onside kick. Fall on it, Truett. Run it back.
And there's nothing there for George Treadaway to do.
So we're at halftime. We have a heck of a game here at McCowan Middle. And we're going to leave the live stream on. I think they're doing elementary cheer stuff, as Luke will go sit with his girlfriend, and I will go be single up here. I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with this. I'm just going to stick my camera on mute for a few minutes. So again, 15 minutes remaining in halftime. It is 20 to Ovilla Christian, 20 Ovilla Christian to 16 Rockwall Heritage on OCS TV. And again, we're going to stay on. I may not be talking the entire time, or even half the time, as Luke is busy. Let's observe his conversation. Hey, Luke, say hi. Luke. Lucas, say hi. Here come some of our elementary cheerleaders. Just got to see them in the pep rally today, if you guys want to tune to that. I'm not sure the exact ages of them, but they're pretty darn cute. Looks like they're having lots of fun. There's Lucas Glenn and his girlfriend Trinity. Shout out to them.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Eagles elementary cheer team.
How long are you staying there?
You guys are with us. I think your dad will be back Sunday morning. Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and go on mute until about 2 minutes left, unless we have anything else going on. And we're on OCS TV. It is 20 Ovilla Christian to 16 Rockwall Heritage at halftime. 9:48 remaining at halftime. We have a heck of a game so far. I'm very excited to see what happens in the second half. And again, I'm just going to put it on mute for a few minutes. And we are back. Hopefully y'all are still on. There's 46 seconds remaining at halftime. Eagles are coming out. Shout out to Father Glenn for hooking us up with the little heater because it's freezing in here.
Hello. Wait. Hello. There we
Still got all our people on.
go.
So
We are coming back.
tell us about our first half, Luke. What'd you see?
You know, great performance by the Eagles. One thing that we could really improve on is the field goals. We were 1 for 3 in that first half. And so we basically gave up there a solid 4 points. And, you know, that can be crucial at the end of the game. We'd almost be up by 10 points if we had those. But instead, we only up by 4. So
Yeah, and it always makes a huge difference, but I'm confident that our Eagles can get this back here.
right.
Here's the
So
start of the second half.
I believe that
20
we
to
are
16.
kicking it away at the start of this second half. So the Rockwall will have a chance to actually take the lead here if they score a touchdown and actually if they just score a touchdown. Yeah. So I'd be interested to see how our defense does against the Rockwall offense.
We need to stop here. Rockwall had some momentum. We were up 12-0, went up 20-8, but they threw a touchdown left with 2 seconds in the half. So Ovilla's had this lead the whole time. We've had all the momentum, but Rockwall just made a play at the end to make it a close game, and now they're right back in it.
It's nice and hot.
Yes, this heater that Father Glenn provided us is very, very warm. Love to see that, Father Glenn. So here's senior captain Andreas DeLeon set to kick to Rockwall Christian Heritage.
And there's an onside kick. It rolls right out of bounds. There'll be a flag.
This tripod's been confusing me all day. It's bending left and right. Trying to make it as straight as possible. It's not quite working out. So here comes Rockwall on their first drive of the second half. And again, this is do or die for the Eagles this game. If we win, we are in the playoffs next Friday. And if we lose, our season is over. So it's kind of a playoff mentality for this game. Eagles leaving everything they have on the field, everything they've worked toward. The defense right now is composed of 12 Treadaway, 31 Avery Garcia, 34 Aaron Garcia, 42 Luke Adams, 8 Reed Sumro, and number 4 Andreas DeLeon. Rockwall showed a good running game in the first half, from number 15 mainly.
And here's the snap for Rockwall. Pitched back to number 5. He runs downfield, has a few blocks, and is finally brought down from behind by Avery Garcia.
It's about
He
a
gets the first
16-yard
down.
gain. It's about a 16-yard gain, first
Right.
down. Got a little space there. They've done a lot of those plays where they flip it to the, what did I call it? The flipper, yeah. They flip it to the
The up
flipper,
back.
and then the flipper flips it back to the guy in the backfield who runs. You know, that's just good football terminology right there by me. But they flip it from the up back a lot to the person in the backfield
There it is.
who they've called a lot of design run plays on that.
And here's the snap to the up back, who hands it off to his fellow up back. And he is brought down by number 12, Treadaway.
So is number in that case was number 17 a fellow diver or flipper?
Fellow diver? They're divers now?
Yes, they are divers because I'm thinking of dolphins.
Okay. Yes.
Shout out
Right.
to Dylan Amon. Has a concussion, so he will miss this week. Frustrating for him as he's been a huge contributor. I know earlier in the year I talked about how he was a JV guy and we'd love to see minutes from him, and we got a laugh out of that one. But he's really, really contributed this year to how far the Eagles have gotten, and we could not have done this without him.
And here's the snap. Pitch back to number 5. He looks to throw. And he ends up tucking the ball. And running.
Good tackle by number 34, Aaron Garcia. And we have our middle school cheerleaders in the third quarter.
And so, yes, you'd be correct in saying that number 17 is a follow-up back. In Rockwall's set or formation, number 44 and 17 are both up backs. They're set up and
Flippers, Lucas. Flippers.
And they will flip the ball to the
And
quarterback.
again, this could be the Eagles' last 6-man football game ever. That's something to think about. So we've had this program for 5 years now.
And here's the snap. And run by number 17, just short of the first down marker.
Very
That will
similar
be-
play call from Rockwall. We haven't been able to stop those flippers running left and right. So I'm sure Coach Hayes will change the play scheme a little bit. As Rockwall has not thrown the ball yet. It's going to be 4th and about 2. So if the Eagles have the energy to stop the flippers here. I'm going to start calling them the Rockwall Flippers.
Rockwall Flippers.
Here's Rockwall lined up. 2 up backs. And a man in the backfield probably going to run here. Here's the snap. Flips back to number 5. Looks to throw. Throws to number 12, his receiver all game for another touchdown. We've seen strong play from number 12. I think his first name is Lane. He's very tall, 6'3", versatile, fast. And that's the second touchdown that they've caught in the exact same spot. That'll put Rockwall up 22-20. And again, those extra points, the Eagles could be ahead right now still, or tied if Rockwall makes this, but instead we're going to be down 4. So those extra points do make a heck of a difference.
You know, it's good coverage by Andres De Leon, but number 12 has great height. His arms are quite lengthy. And
Yeah,
so
he just proves to be bigger, and sometimes that's just how it is.
sometimes gives them the advantage. And here's the snap for the extra point. Kick is up. And it is good. That will give them the extra 2 points. Score will be 24-20 with 6 minutes and 40 seconds remaining on the clock.
And Rockwall scored 3 touchdowns, and Ovilla scored 3 touchdowns. The difference is those extra points, and that just makes a big impact on the game. Because 4 points is almost a touchdown. Luke is the co-producer. Here's a little pooch onside kick recovered by Truett Treadaway. Flips back to number 34, Aaron Garcia. A little bit of a trick play. Has some daylight and almost turns the corner. I like that play call by Greg Hayes for the flip back. As the Eagle fans stomp their boots on the pavement. So it's 24 Rockwall to 20 Ovilla Christian.
And here the Eagles line up spread formation. Here's the snap. Treadaway finds Reed Sumrow, and he is brought out of bounds. I believe he got the first down.
Good soft hands by Reed Sumrow. Good pass and catch. Sumrow caught that right in stride and got some yards after the gain. Love to see that from the sophomore center and also wide receiver and defender doing it all. It's going to be a first down for the Ovilla Christian Eagles. The Ovilla Christian University. Wait. Hey, your thing wasn't on the whole time, dude.
I'll just turn it off.
Oh. All right, get this. Love to see Colton Fields tuning in on senior night. There's the pass to number 8, Reed Sumrow again, 2 in a row. And Sumrow does a great job of holding onto the ball. So that's 2 straight times to Sumrow, who's been reliable. Soft hands there. Love to see that. That's our classic quote. Good job by Reed, Shaft, and Sumrow. Here's the snap to 12, Treadaway, throws right away, back to Sumrow, 3 straight, and that is a touchdown by number 8, Reed Sumrow. Great play by the sophomore center to get out of there and catch it for his 3rd straight catch, pick up 30 yards. That connection from Treadaway to number 8, sophomore Reed Sumrow, who's going to go right back and snap the ball. Hopefully we'll be able to convert here. The Eagles are leading 26-24. Scored 1 more touchdown in Rockwall, but are only leading by 2 because of 2 botched snaps. And here's the snap, a little high, gets it down, and he hits the goal post. Tough snap and a good rush. And that is the 3rd unconverted extra point for the Eagles. Frustrating, as it's 26 Ovilla to 24 Rockwall. As you can see, it bounced right off the goalpost on your screen. So this Eagles defense needs to stop, as the Eagles have scored 1 more touchdown than Rockwall has, but again, these extra points just continue to make a huge difference in the game, especially because they're 2 points. You know, you look at college football, and a lot of times if you miss one, a 1 point doesn't make a large difference. But in 6-man, again, it is 2 points. So, oh, wow, that's on me. In 6-man, it can become 4 or 6 points like it has here. All of a sudden, that's another touchdown.
Right.
Yeah, Luke, you're totally in here. Grab the camera for me. Gonna check my fantasy team.
I will.
Love to see Josh Jackson with 30 points at halftime.
30 points at halftime. Wow, doing pretty well.
Rudy Gay's normally putting up a lot more for me. I picked this guy from free agency. He's dropped 45 and 28.
I love it. I got Alfred Payton. He just got off injury reserve, and he dropped me 41 points the other night, so I love to see that. Picked him up, so it's pretty good.
Cody's got all these really good guys playing tonight. You might play tomorrow night. Here comes the Rockwall offense, down by 2 to Ovilla Christian with 5:15 remaining in the 3rd quarter. See the 2 up backs, and they've just been running the ball very powerfully and made a few crucial throws. Low snap, flips it back to number 5, cuts back, has some room, gets the first, and is on his way to the end zone. And we have an Eagle down. Slow to get up is number 4, Andreas DeLeon, as you'll see center screen. Rockwall Heritage is now leading 30-26.
We'll see if Rockwall can put these, get these 2 points.
Way to say words, Luke. Proud
Thank
of you.
you, appreciate it. And they do not. It's no good. That's
Needed that there.
important.
Love to see that. Love to see Rockwall missing kicks. Love it.
That could be very
So
important for the Eagles.
Rockwall leads by 4. As the Eagles need to respond here. You look at the Rockwall offense, Luke, and all I've seen from them today is very good running from 5 and 15. Good up-back calls by their coach. He's mixed it up well all game long. And then when they needed to, they've converted passes to number 12. He's the only one that's received a pass for him all game long. 2 touchdown passes and 1 other. He's just taller than everyone else. And so when they've needed to, they've thrown it to him. But if I'm the Eagles, I'm trying to rush the quarterback and make him get rid of the ball quicker and contain those runners by our middle linebacker, because they've gotten free a lot. So we have a great game here on OCS TV. It is 30 Rockwall Heritage to 26 Ovilla Christian with 5:04 remaining in the 3rd quarter on OCS TV. Hey, and if you're wondering, you can watch this game live on our YouTube channel. It's OCS TV. That'd just be a great way to watch the game. So thank you.
Thank you, Connor, for that. Yeah, that's on. And there's number 82, Joshua Bricky. Recovers the onside kick. Tipped by True Treadaway right into Joshua Bricky's hands. And he got about 3 yards on the play. Not much more than that. And here's the snap directly back to True Treadaway. He looks for any options downfield and just throws above Aaron Garcia. That ball is almost picked off by number 12, but it's out of his reach.
And that must have been plenty over his head to be out of number 12's reach, as he's 6'3", one of the tallest players we've seen in 6-man this year.
Is that for me? Thank you.
Luke, I get a sip of that. Here's the snap. True Treadaway has it. Flips it to 31 Avery Garcia, who takes off, comes downfield, cuts up, has some daylight, gets the first down and about 2 more. Good play by Avery Garcia.
Great blocks there by Andreas DeLeon. See the opposing coaches arguing for blocking the back, but it looked clean to me, and apparently the refs agreed.
Just love to take drinks of your hot chocolate, Luke.
Yes, just love it when you do.
And if you get sick and end up in the ICU again, that is entirely on me.
Yes, it would be.
And you
As
can
it was
hold
on
that against me
Jesse
in court.
Phipps last time.
Here's a throw from Treadaway, overthrown behind Andreas DeLeon, as that'll quickly end first down. It'll be 2nd and 15 at Rockwall Heritage's 30-yard line.
They should just run UCLA here. UCLA elbow. And here's the snap. Drew Treadaway hands it off to number 31, Avery Garcia, who cuts back, is able to break a few ankles and get 10 yards on the play. Wow.
Good play by Avery Garcia. Love to see that. Good up cuts. He's going to be good, folks. Got 3 years remaining as he is a freshman, and excited to see what the future has in store for him in this football program, replacing what his brother has started in the Garcia family. And Ovilla's basketball season starts this Thursday. Me and Luke will be on the court in the Bethesda tournaments.
Would it be Luke and I?
Sorry about that. And I will update you in the coming few days about how the season's going to look. Here's the snap to Treadaway. Throws to 8 Reed Summerall, and that was almost an interception. Can't blame Summerall for dropping that ball there. Tried to squeeze that one in. It's going to be 4th down. We'll see if the Eagles elect a kick, which would be 4 points and tie the game, or go for it, and I'm sure they'll go for it. But again, this basketball season, we're going to be trying to live stream games with the help of our film man. I don't think that they will be announced, but they will be live, and I will explain how so after this important 4th down play with 3:31 remaining in the 3rd quarter. It is about 4th and 6. Aaron Garcia in motion. Here's the snap. Treadaway has the ball. Looks to throw. Chucks it downfield, and it is incomplete. And that'll be a turnover on downs.
There's an open receiver, but Truitt had to make that run. No, sorry, he had to make that throw on the run. That's a difficult throw to make. You just had it a little bit too far out of bounds for Aaron Garcia to reach.
Eagles are going to need to stop here to stay in this game.
Definitely. Anyways, as you were saying.
So I'm frustrated because I'm playing Tony Rosito in fantasy this week, and Damari Carroll has dropped 11 fantasy points in like 3 minutes, which frustrates me. But here, anyways, another play. Sorry about that. Proceed.
And here's the snap. Pitch back to number 5. He looks downfield. Finds a few blockers and is able to run, break some tackles, and is finally brought down after falling forward for about 10 yards, maybe even more.
Coaches can't be happy there. That's 15 extra yards off of missed tackles. Eagles need the stopper here to stay in the game. Again, as I was saying, we have an OCS basketball channel, which is, I believe, where the live streams are going to be live on. You will have to subscribe to the page pending our approval to watch the games. And then at the end of the year, the videos will be put on OCS TV. And then this is just due to recruiting, or not recruiting, but scouting. Here's number 5 looking to throw. And Avery Garcia brings him down. Heck of a play by the freshman. And that's going to be 2nd and 20 now. And I will finish my sentence. We're gonna put a video up on the next week explaining how this is gonna work. We still have to work out details, figuring out who our cameraman is. We'll be doing some girls and guys basketball. We won't catch every game. That's something we just can't guarantee. But we will do as many as we possibly can. We'll try to let you know which ones we're doing. Try to update on the schedule what each week looks like. We're not gonna be doing anything like leading scores for games. It's just we're gonna have the game, and then we could do a recap, but I think that we just want to stick to what's important, and that's the actual game.
Right. As you could see from an interview earlier, you can just tell that I'm going to get at least 60 points a game, so you can count on that.
And I hope you all know watching that video was a joke. That was not a legit video. Only Travis Bond can score 50-plus points.
Yes.
Let's hear it. So again, I will put a video up in the next week explaining, but I know there's lots of y'all that have players on the basketball team, and there's so many away games, so many games in general, you just can't catch all of them.
And here's the snap for Rockwall. It's 3rd down. And number 5 again looks to run, has some blockers downfield. And there's a face mask call, I believe. Either that or a horse collar.
I think that's going to be on Ovilla's defense.
That dude has some long hair. Wow. I didn't notice that before. Got like a ponytail or something.
And I'm not sure what the refs called. It was a face mask against Rockwall. I'm actually going to go over to the YouTube, see if I can see what's.
Oh my, they're getting way back there.
So it's a 15-yard penalty, personal foul. Interesting call by the refs there, but we are completely okay with it, as it is about 3rd and 17. 59 seconds left remaining in the 3rd quarter. Rockwall leads Ovilla 30-26.
Ouch, got burned. Hot chocolate. And here's the snap for Rockwall. Again, back to number 5, who throws it downfield. And that ball is picked off by Andreas DeLeon, number 4.
Heck of a play by DeLeon right there. You see him looking for number 15, another very tall player. Very, very athletic catch from Andreas DeLeon. Love to see that. Heck of a play. So the Eagles offense will take over. 52 seconds left remaining in the 3rd quarter. 30 Rockwall to 26 Ovilla. A 3rd down punt?
Yeah.
I used to do that in NCAA football sometimes. I would do a fake punt to pull out the guy. Classic Connor.
Do a fake field goal at like 1st down.
Here's Garcia in motion.
Here's the snap. Treadway looks downfield. Attempts to throw to Luke Adams. And that is a
Flag on the play.
flag on the play. I believe it's pass interference on the defense.
That's what I love about throwing the ball deep, is it's so difficult for the defender to make the play, see the ball in the air, and cleanly break it. So that should move the Eagles up 15 yards. Middle school. And here come the Beagle offense, moving 15-yard forward.
The Ovilla Ostriches. And that was defensive off defensive off interference.
All right, Luke, what are you saying, dude?
Defensive pass interference. And here's the snap. Treadway looks to throw. And he tucks the ball, and he is running downfield. And he lowers his shoulder into one of the defenders and grabs a few
There's
yards.
a flag on the
There's
play,
another
late
flag on the
hit.
play. I think it's a late hit call.
That's a personal foul that should advance the Eagles another 15 yards. That's 30 yards just on this possession from penalties in 6-man. That makes, I mean, in any 11-man or 6-man or 7-man or 1-man or 2-man, it makes a big difference.
That's what Ovilla could have done in like 1980s. Yeah, 95.
The first year Ovilla was created, we had one person in the whole school, so we could have had a one-man football team.
One-man football.
Ovilla we would have like a varsity A team, one-man football, a varsity B team, one-man football, varsity C team. Then you have your JV A team, your freshman team, no, your senior team, your sophomore.
All while you have about 6 kids in your class.
That'd
Consists
be
of
kinda
about
cool.
6 different teams.
So these penalties have moved the Eagles 30 yards down the field. Love to see that. Classic refs. Gotta love refs. 35 seconds left.
And here's the snap directly to Treadway. He throws downfield, finds Andreas DeLeon, and he is pushed down.
Good
Yeah,
play.
He really had nowhere to go.
That was a good throw by Treadway. Hit him right in between the seams of his chest. And Andreas had nowhere to go, but that's a great play, about a 12-yard gain.
Is that a saying, hit between the seams of the chest?
I said the seams of the chest.
Yeah, do you have seams in your chest, though? You have a sternum, and then you got your
Yes, you have
linea
seams in your
alba.
chest.
but that's in your abdomen.
And that is the end of the trace quarter.
I just don't think that you have seams in your chest.
Yo como los frijoles.
What? Say that again.
¿Cómo se llama los? Mi no habla español hoy. Es miércoles. No sé miércoles. Sé domingo los. No hablo español.
All right, if anybody can translate that, just leave it in the comments. That would be appreciated. I don't think that made any sense from what I know.
Miss
But-
Morales is going to have a comment on it in like 3 seconds. Connor, you're failing my Spanish class. We have a heck of a game here at Mick Cowan Middle.
Accidentally changed to the secondary audio.
Like, actually?
Yeah, that's when you change the secondary audio to Spanish when you're watching on it.
Oh, yeah. And here the Eagles come back out. Church Redaway has the ball. He tosses it to Avery Garcia. And I believe there's a holding call as Avery gets a touchdown, but it's going to be called back. So it's very anticlimactic.
Anticlimactic. Gotta love that word, Luke.
Gotta love it. And the Eagles be moved back as second down, about 7 yards to go. Here's man in motion. Back Church Redaway finds Avery Garcia yet again. And he is brought down just short of the line of scrimmage. It's about a 1 yard loss.
Didn't have any blockers ahead of him, so that play didn't work. It's going to be third down. Clock is ticking. 9 minutes remaining in the game. It is 30 Rockwall to 26 Ovilla Christian. So these are the crunch minutes, folks. This could be the end of Ovilla's season if they don't get a win here. Again, this is our last district game. Need a win to advance. And Luke, the moon is not out. Hasn't been out all night. That
It is
scares
not.
me.
Here's Truitt. It's plenty of time. Cannot find anybody. And gets a pass tipped by number 10. Attempted throw to Aaron Garcia.
Scary.
Yeah, that was scary. Possibly intercepted, but man just got a hand on it.
So it's going to be fourth down. Big play here. Big play called by Coach Gregory Hayes. It could be.
This game in the Dallas Super Bowl is fun so far. We haven't taken it as seriously. We shouldn't have been doing. Oh. Who is that? Snap back to Church Redaway, fourth down. And there's Luke Adams with the catch. He bobbled the ball in midair, but it was able
Great
to come up
catch
with
by
it.
Luke Adams. Love that play. Went up, got it, came down with it. Great play. Great play by both Treadaway, Luke Adams, and a good call by Greg Hayes. Marvin Bagley was a senior was the #1 senior in the nation, and he reclassified and took summer classes so that he could go to Duke this year. Go look, his highlights are up after this. He's 6'11". Plays like a guard. Here's Treadaway with a pass.
Oh, and that is pass.
There's a
interference, no
flag.
doubt. And the Rockwall's defense is just killing themselves. So many penalties on them with pass interference.
Late hit.
Yeah,
and
late hit.
I might run it in if I'm True Treadaway here.
Yeah. And here we got some solid blocks. And True Treadaway does just that, though he is hit hard.
That's a touchdown! Woo! Touchdown Eagles! Ovilla leads Rockwall Heritage 32-30. And did anyone else hear that expert play call by yours truly, Cooper Berkey? What a call by the coach, Connor Berkey. JK. But seriously, that was a heck of a run by True Treadaway. Putting the Eagles up, 8 minutes remaining, fourth quarter, McCown Middle School, OCS TV, in the basic first round of the playoffs. Because if we lose, we're done. If we win, we're in. Love to see a good snap here. We need this 2 points here. Here's a good snap. Kick is up, and it is going to be good. Let's go, Reed Summerall. Gotta love that guy. Classic Reed Summerall. Good kick. Love to see Wyatt Groom coming off, number 64, GOAT.
And the score is 34-30. The Eagles have the lead. I'm sorry, Ovilla Christian Eagles have the lead, as Rockwall are the Eagles as well. Ovilla Christian has the lead with 8 minutes and 8 seconds remaining in the second half of the game. Really? Oh, I see what you're saying.
So 4-point lead, Ovilla Christian.
It's really hot, like right here.
You want to trade me spots?
No. That's true.
Here comes Mr. Andres DeLeon.
DeLeon is set to kick. It's 34. Ovilla Christian to 30.
And here's the kick onside. And that is recovered by the Eagles. Number 42, Luke Adams.
Yeah! Woo! You see the excitement on the sideline. What a play. What a kick by DeLeon.
Yeah.
Great play by 42, Luke Adams. Love to see the
I don't
excitement
know.
by 64, Wyatt Groom. See the excitement on that sideline from Coach Jones, Grant Savage, Wyatt Groom, GOAT. 8:08 remaining in the fourth quarter. It is 34-30.
After all the elementary kids left. After all the elementary kids left, everybody's left.
And here's pitch back to True Treadaway. He's running downfield and is brought down out of bounds. Oh, and there's a flag on the play. I don't know if
Not
it's
sure what he
on.
called there.
Aaron Garcia lit up number 17, and he didn't seem too happy about it.
Yeah, they were kind of going at it. You wanna wait it out?
It's going to be a warning for unsportsmanlike conduct between 34, Aaron Garcia, number 17.
Yeah, all I know is Aaron Garcia had a clean but hard block. He laid him out, but it was clean. And number 17 was not happy about it. No one likes to get hit hard. But, you know, I got hit hard plenty of times in my day, and eventually it got fun. At first, it wasn't at all.
It got fun, Luke, really.
Eventually, like, I enjoyed getting hit. It was weird. And here's a snap directly to Treadaway. Right. And there's Aaron Garcia, and he drops the ball.
Garcia is down, not sure if it's because of injury or just frustration after dropping that ball. As you see Xavier coming out. Aaron slow to get up, but he pops up back to his feet. There's 7:39 remaining in the fourth quarter. It is 34 Avila Christian to 30 Rockwall Heritage. As you can see Aaron being taken off the field. Giannis Antetokounmpo just put up like 10 points in a minute.
Classic on Antetokounmpo. And there's a timeout called. That's called by Ovilla. The Ovilla Christian Eagles.
The
Or Ovilla Christian The Eagles.
Hey, we're live streaming the basketball games.
I'll be here on the clock. Unfortunately, I can't.
If you want to, you totally can. It's not going to be on this channel. It's going to be on a different one, but.
And here the Eagles are out back on the field. Here's the snap to the flipper. Treadaway attempts to throw, but comes up short of 42 Luke Adams.
So it's going to be fourth down with 7:35 remaining.
The flipper did a good job flipping the ball.
Yes, he
Gotta love that flipper, classic flipper. So it's going to be fourth down. We'll see what Coach Hayes calls here.
You know the up back, the guy who gets the ball, flips it back to True. The flipper backer gets the ball. Connor, no.
Hey, you know what? I tried.
He was painting a picture. When you said flipper backer, you just picture the guy flipping it back.
So the up back flips the guy behind him back, flips him off.
I don't think that's how it works. Here's snap directly to Treadaway. No flipper needed. And he attempts to throw it deep. And that play is broken up by number 12. And that's turnover on downs.
So now it's going to be Rockwall's ball.
Rockwall has possession of the ball now. Scores 34-30 with 7 minutes and 30 seconds remaining on the clock.
28 seconds to be exact.
28 seconds to be exact, but
Classic.
rounded.
What do I know? I just do the clock.
And here's the snap pitch back to number 5. He looks to run. Has some blockage downfield, breaks a few tackles that is finally brought down with about a 5-yard gain. Stop made by number 34, Aaron Garcia. That'll be 2nd and 10 to go.
Let's go give Coach Hayes a red flag so he can challenge some of these calls.
Check the booth. Come up here. Check YouTube. Hurry, check YouTube before it goes away. And there's a snap by Rockwall. Number 5 tucks it. breaks a couple tackles. Is brought out of bounds by number 35, Aaron Garcia.
Eagles have struggled to bring him down all game. Got lots of yards after the hit. 6:26 and running remaining on the clock. Eagles lead by 4. About 3rd and 2.
It's a crucial drive for the Ovilla Christian defense. If we can get a stop here and go score, it could be looking up. But if we do give up a touchdown here, we'll be back in the deficit. And here's the snap. Handed off to number 17, who runs down.
Brought down, big
Number
tackle.
42, Luke Adams makes a great tackle. So that'll bring up 4th down. Great game so far for Luke Adams with a couple great catches, a couple great tackles.
Yeah, we've seen him progress throughout the year. At the start of the year, wasn't getting a lot of time, and now he's continued to step up, starting and making a difference on the field, both catching and on defense. Here's a 4th and about 3.
Wouldn't be surprised to see a throw to number 12. And here's the snap. Pitch back to number 5, and he throws it up, and that is caught by number 12.
As you said.
Call me Tony Romo. Putting in the calls before the game, before the play.
That's a tough completed pass. Lots of defenders right around there. That's going to give him a 1st down. The clock is running out. There's 4:50 remaining on the clock. And again, these extra points do make a big difference. The Eagles would be leading by 10 if it weren't for the snaps. But it happens. It's part of 6-man football.
That's right.
And it's 34 Ovilla to 30 Rockwall Heritage.
And here's the snap to number 5. Pitch back to 17. And he gets tackled, brought down with about a 10-yard gain by number 4, Andreas De Leon.
Makes me feel good whenever I say who tackled him and he says it. Like, ah, you're copying me.
In the jungle, the lion's jungle, the lion sleeps tonight.
The mighty jungle, not the lion's jungle.
The lion's jungle.
No. The lions don't live in the jungle. Do
Oh.
they? No, that's tigers.
No, lions live in the jungle.
No, they live
Have you
in
not seen The Lion King?
safari. The Sahara. No, the what's the savannah?
Here's
Yeah.
the snap. Flips back, throw, and it is a low pass. Love to see that. Love to see that low pass, Luke. Classic low pass.
No, he's not. Is he?
Yes, the lion is the king of the jungle, Luke.
Lion is the king of the savannah.
No, the lion is the king of the jungle. Look it up right now.
Lions
Actually,
don't live
don't.
in the jungle.
Have you the Lion King? Lion King
Yeah,
of the
but
jungle?
that's not real.
That is real.
Sorry to all
Are
viewers
you-
listening.
Oh, or
I
he's talking bad
apologize,
about the Disney
but
movies.
The Lion King is not.
It
real.
is real, Luke. I apologize for Lucas's stupidity.
Here's the snap, handed off to number 17, who attempts to run it up the middle. He is pulled down short of the end zone. But it
First
is a
down.
1st down, so it'll be 1st and goal.
And the clock continues to run. 3 minutes could potentially be left in the Eagles season here.
There's 4 yards separating the Rockwall Eagles from the end zone.
And that would give them the lead again because of these extra points missed. Avila has scored, I believe it's, is it 1 or 2 more touchdowns than they have?
I don't know.
I think it's just 1. But Rockwall's converted on more extra points.
Right, right.
So Rockwall could have a 4-point lead after this. And Rockwall's going to stall to use as much time as they can, knowing that the Eagles' time is running out. Here is the snap. Low snap, flip back to number 5, and he is going to run it into the end zone for a touchdown. 2:29 remaining.
The Eagles have missed a lot of tackles so far on him.
He's very slippery, so to speak. He's a slippery.
He's quite elusive.
He's a slippery flipper.
He's not a flipper. He's a quarterback.
No, he hasn't really thrown the ball much.
Spread back. That is right. And here Rockwall attempts the kick.
That would put
Could
them
put
up
them
by
4.
4. With 2:29 remaining as the Eagles' season is on the line. High snap. Kick is no good. Love to see that. If the Eagles even could just get a field goal, we would win the game. Love to see that missed field goal all day long, baby.
Yeah, it has no SD card.
TV money to probably buy a few 64 gig SD cards for basketball season.
Why?
Unless it's in a school budget. Yeah. Because the way we're going to do it is and so this is a crucial drive. This is the Ovilla Eagles season right here. This is what y'all are watching this for. There's 2:29 remaining. It is 36-34. Rockwall kicks an onside kick, and it is fall on it, Avery. Recovered by Avery Garcia. Hold on to the ball. And I forgot to put the camera there. I apologize. Classic Connor. Gotta love that guy. Classic. 2:25 remaining.
Score is 34-36. Rockwall has the lead.
This is the crunch time. This is why Brady gets paid all the big bucks. Let's see how number 12, Tom Brady, can do. Or, sorry, Truett Treadaway. Can't tell them apart these days.
I know. Wow. And here's the snap. Back to Truett Treadaway. And he tucks it, and he's running it. He is brought down by a swarm of Rockwall Eagles.
A swarm of bees.
No. Swarm
Love
of
to
Eagles,
see number
if
51,
anything.
Homer to Ford.
A flock of Eagles.
A flock of Eagles.
A
And
flock.
the clock is
a
ticking
boxing.
under 2 minutes. There's no 2-minute warning in high school, sad to say. 1:56 on the
There's
clock.
the
Truett
snap.
Treadaway
Truett
takes
Treadaway.
the snap.
He rolls out to his left. And again, tucks and run. There's a flag on the play. And he is brought down short of the first down.
Not sure what that flag is. Hopefully the clock will stop. It's going to be holding on
That's
the Eagles. It's going to make it
holding.
1st and 25.
Oh, no.
It's not good.
It's not good at all.
All right, don't speak in an English accent. This is the crunch time, Luke.
I am English, actually.
All right, dude, you better stop before I get carried away. Love to see Russell Glenn's head right there. Classic. So Eagles are going to be pushed way back. Clock is running.
So it'll be second and about 20 yards to go.
Hey, we just got to get to field goal position, man.
That's right.
Clock is down to 1:30, 30 flat, 30.
And it's rolling. And it looks like we will line up in trips right. Snap. Truett Treadaway. Needs to pass. He looks downfield, finds Andreas DeLeon. And he hits open field. And number 12 is there to stop him.
What a play there by the Eagles. They pound on Rockwall's territory. Let that clock run, folks. This is the crunch time.
The clock is not rolling because he went out of bounds, I believe.
Dang it.
Oh, first down.
Oh, first down.
But it starts when they get up to the line of scrimmage, correct?
No line in the side.
And the fact that we have one of the best kickers in the state helps because we could even just kick a field goal. Clock is
And
running at 1:10. Summer under the eye.
Man in motion.
Garcia in motion.
And here's the snap. Treadaway looks to pass. And that's just short.
That's good. The clock will run. Heck of a throw by Treadaway, threading the needle, finding senior Luke Adams. I love the connection they have had tonight. About 2 inches short. Clock should begin to run. This is the Eagles season here. 54 seconds left remaining. Rockwall Heritage leads Ovilla Christian, who will take their time, and Rockwall should call a timeout here. And Luke, this reminds me very similar of the time management situation of, did I say it reminds me very similar?
Yes. Reminds you of what?
It reminds me of the playoff game last year between Watauga Harvest and Ovilla when we came down, our season on the line. First playoff win, and we ran out of time, so we have to be careful on how we can serve that in this game. .49 seconds left. So I would honestly like the Eagles to take as much time as they possibly can, because Rockwall has shown the ability to just go right down the field and score. Honestly, we should just kneel it. Make them use another timeout. The crowd is going crazy. Here we are, ESPN, millions of viewers watching this go down.
OCS TV, much better than ESPN. Sorry, ESPN, if you're watching this.
Bet you they are. Bet you they are. They're recruiting us right now like, oh, man, that Connor Berkey, we want him on our show. Ram Kirk Street. Get rid of him.
Ram Tony Romo. No, Tony, I love you. If you're watching this, I love you.
Here come the Eagles on the 1 yard line.
And here's the snap. Treadaway hands it off. And he is stopped. Avery Garcia.
That is okay.
Aaron
the
Garcia.
clock will run. I'm completely okay with that.
And there's another timeout called.
And they're going to – it's going to be a timeout called by Rockwall.
Yet another one.
And I believe that's okay, because I believe we can find a way to pound the ball into the end zone in the next 3 plays. I believe. I believe that. I believe that we will
score
win.
a touchdown. A little miscommunication up here in the booth.
The other day at the volleyball game, we did that chant, and I went, I, and everyone goes, I. And then I went, I believe that. And everyone's like, I believe that. And I was like, I believe that again. And everyone got confused.
It was Connor kind of made everybody off, and it was just awkward.
You know what? It is okay, because we supported our volleyball girls.
I have no idea.
You're the announcer. You should know those things.
You see, if this was ESPN, I would be.
I believe that there's 1 timeout remaining that Rockwall has.
I can feel the heat in here.
Yeah, it feels good.
I think they have 1 timeout left. So here comes Ovilla for 2nd down. There's 40 seconds remaining. OCS is down by 2, and the biggest thing right now for the Eagles is ball security. We cannot lose the ball here. Hold on at all costs.
This is an important next few plays for the Eagles. This could decide our playoff run, and if we even have one. Here's Luke Adams in motion. Snap to Treadaway. And Luke Adams cannot complete the pass. And the clock
That's going to
will not
stop
run.
the clock. That's going to stop the clock.
That's going to stop the clock.
I would have, okay, Luke. I would have ran the ball there to keep the clock moving, but also at the 1 yard line, just pound the ball in rather than risking an interception. I would give it to our strongest man, Aaron Garcia, or throw in Grant Savage, who is cleared for basketball just yesterday, actually. And here come the Eagles lined up and tight, no doubtedly trying to pound the ball in. 37 seconds remain. Treadaway under the eye.
I know what play we're going to run. I knew it.
Oh!
And there's a touchdown. Ovilla. 2.
Touchdown to number 4.
On that play.
Andreas DeLeon.
I knew we were going to run that play.
I
Wow.
love that, Luke. You know, I actually thought Maui Ramirez was the only one in that vicinity, and I thought he overthrew him. I didn't see Andres De Leon through the camera. Heck of a play there. Eagles lead by 4. 33 seconds left. All we need is a stop, and that secures our spot in the playoffs as the crowd goes wild, or went wild.
Wait, what? That does not secure a spot in the playoffs.
If we
There
can
are
hold on for
33
33 more
seconds
seconds. That's what I said.
Okay.
No.
Like, whoa. Put it in the call too early. There's still time.
All right, I'm going to knock on wood just in case.
Still time.
No, believe me, dude. I'm knocking on wood hardcore there. We need this extra 2 points just in case Rockwall does score. It'll be a tie instead of a high snap. Gets it up, and it is good. Great job by Truett Treadaway to get that ball down, and Andres to just pooch it through.
And we now lead 42-36.
42-36. 33 seconds remain. All we need is a stop from our Eagles.
I believe Rockwall has 1 timeout left, so they can use that on this next drive.
I love Rusty. Buddy, you're a young man.
Yeah.
He's shaking our tripod.
And that's Father Glenn for you.
Go ahead and give him a thumbs up. .33 seconds remaining. 42 Ovilla to 36 Rockwall Heritage.
Oh, that's what it is? Oh. And I'm getting told that number 5 does not have long hair. He's wearing a do-rag. So, wow. This whole time I have been wrong. That just
Why is he wearing a do-rag?
Huh?
Why is he wearing a do-rag?
Because it makes him look cool. That's why I wear do-rags. Right. I'll be interested to see what we do here, if we squib it or if we send it deep. Andres De Leon definitely has the leg to send it out of the back of the end zone. We'll see what he does here.
It's all a play call on Coach A's because we could want to take time off the clock with a squib.
And here's the kick. Booming kick downfield. Returnable at about the 15-yard line. And number 5 is running. And he hits open. And he's brought down at about the 40-yard line, about midfield, with 22 seconds remaining at the end of the 4th quarter.
That's a very scary play. 22 seconds left. We're trying to pay our scoreboard man to run the clock. But that was a scary play. The Eagles, Rockwall has 38 yards to go, and it attempts to end the Eagles season. And we're going to call a timeout by Coach Gregory Hayes.
I'll pray for y'all.
And here's Rockwall coming out on the field. 22 seconds remaining in the end of the game. Down by 6. Here's the snap. Pitch back to number 5, fumbled. And that stop is made by number 34, Aaron Garcia.
And Rockwall will use their last timeout with 14 seconds remaining. Love to see that. Great tackle by Aaron Garcia. "14 seconds remaining. Everybody is on their feet. Does the Eagle defense have it left in them? 14 seconds left. These plays will determine whether they play next week or not in the first round of playoffs.
And here they come back out after the timeout. Second down and about 30 or something like that. Something long. And number 5 looks downfield. Cannot find number 12.
Good coverage by DeLeon. Keeps his hands off. 8 seconds remaining. Third down. I would send a free safety back there.
And here's a timeout called by Ovilla.
That was number 12 was wide open. Just overthrew him. 8 seconds left. Will the Eagles go on to play another week? And again, Ovilla is switching to 11-man football next year, if y'all haven't heard that yet. And we've had 6-man for 5 years and still have not won a playoff game yet. So if the Eagles could go ahead to next week and get a win, that would be the first ever playoff win in Ovilla Christian School history. Here comes Rockwall for their third down play.
8 seconds to go. And that ball is fumbled, but recovered. And they look downfield. That ball is
Almost
picked
intercepted by
off.
number 4, Andreas DeLeon. 2 seconds remaining. Last play of the game coming here.
He can't even throw that far.
Stop talking, Luke. You're on. And also, last play of the game, 2 seconds left.
okay, we're fine.
Eagles need one more stop. Here's the season. Do they have one more week in them? Here's the snap. Low snap again. Number 5 will have to throw it deep. Pursued by Avery Garcia. Chucks it as far as he can go. And it is incomplete. The Ovilla Christian Eagles advance to the TAPS 2A state playoffs.
I put in the call. I called it.
All right, Luke.
Yet again, I called it.
Heck of a game. Heck of a game. 42-36. Ovilla gets the win at McCowan Middle School. What a game we had here tonight. Unbelievable effort from our Ovilla Christian School Eagles. And, Luke, that's everything we could ask for. The Eagles advance to playoffs.
It's just a great game. It's an opportunity to get the school's first playoff win. You just love to see it for this team. Great group of seniors on senior night getting the win. Our first district win to make it to the playoffs. You know, a great game. It's exactly what we want to see out of a football game, close to the last second. And
Yeah,
so
Eagles stepped up when it mattered. Both our defense and our offense. Treadway was composed. He made some great plays on offense and lived to see another day. The Eagles will play next Friday And so, again, I know I said this last week. We will get a video up explaining both the basketball and details of the game on Friday. Oh, I hadn't thought about it. Me and Luke have a basketball game on Friday. So, we have a basketball game on Friday.
Oh, wait. Like,
Hi, guys.
So we have a basketball game on Friday. So we'll have to figure out who's announcing the playoff game.
wait.
We were in the Bethesda tournament.
Okay, yeah, we will figure that out.
We will figure out those details. Come to you shortly, because we're not gonna miss that. So just letting you know
Right.
ahead of time. Thanks for tuning in. I am Lucas Glenn with Connor Berkey, and
Right.
we are signing off.
Goodbye, everybody.